I probably shouldn't touch this.
Yeah. She also scored a run as well. And that's going to hit Melvin there. She's going to take
at least more than one base runner on for the second inning in a row.
And that hits Melvin there. So back-to-back hits. Pulowski, her first time up, she grounded out, which is nice. Pulowski swings and she jumps a base hit in the center field, and 2 runs are going to score. And the Profs Ryan takes a strike, but and that's going to be a chopper towards short, fielded by Power. Throws on the 2, just misses. Honors as a senior. And that pitch is outside. Rutgers-Camden in order to clinch the NJAC regular season championship. As that one is chopped towards second base. Right there is McCaffrey.
Scenario. If I pitch.
And that pitch hits the top of the strike. So now that's going to bring up Holly Marcus. She takes the first pitch high and outside.
Thought for sure was through. They made the throw across the diamond and tagged her out.
Real deals, and that's chopped towards second base. Fielded there by, oh no, that's going to get through into right field. She shows bunt again, she places it, but now that goes foul once again there. So it's now 2 strikes. Sarah McNair. On deck is going to be back to the top of the order for the Frost, Liz McCaffrey. McNair takes outside after showing bunt for ball 2. Anna Malillo last season had a very impressive rookie season with the Rutgers-Camden softball program, capturing honors both on the field and in the classroom while leading the team in ERA and save.
Yeah, you're right.
And the 2-0 is upstairs, and it's now 3-0. And we'll see if Liz McCaffrey gets the green light here.
If she gets a single or gets on first anyway, it is the 3rd time Rowan has had bases loaded in this game with 2 outs. They might have had 2 on. I think it was bases loaded at one point last inning, and then they ended up with runners on second and third. But either way, they don't want to leave more than 5 runners stranded in the first 3 innings of this game. And right now they're at 5.
Well, big spot here. And McCaffrey takes on the outside corner for a strike. So now it works full here. Malillo has first base open here. So if you do end up walking McCaffrey, you will have Mackenzie Melvin up next.
Big pitch here.
3-2 pitch is swung on in. Line in the center field, but right at Riley Linder to end the 3rd inning. Rowan leads 2. They do not score. And we will now move to the 4th inning here in this one. Rowan leads Rutgers-Camden 3-0 when we come back here on Rowan Athletic. Welcome back to Rowan Pro Softball here on Rowan Athletics. My name is Greg Mazza. Alongside me is Luke Brown. The Rowan Pros lead the Rutgers-Camden Scarlet Raptors 3-0 as we're in the top of the 4th inning. Here in this one, the first pitch to Lucy Hutchinson is in there for a strike. 0-1. Riley Lutz is back out there for the 4th inning. She's gone 3 scoreless innings, only allowed 2 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. The 0-1 is popped up. Shallow right center field, but coming in and making the catch is the center fielder Mackenzie Melvin for out number 1.
Nice communication by Melvin and Sarah McNair. Both of them came over and were tracking that. Obviously, you've seen all the way up to the pro level of outfielders kind of running into each other on plays like that. So good communication by Melvin to probably call that one out and be able to make the catch.
And getting it in there safely and fired up at second base is Gannon.
That hard of a piece of hitting, so really nice job. Now Devin Jordan.
Devin Jordan at the plate. She is 1 for 1 in this game, or 1 for 2, I should say. My mistake.
The 1 for 1, correct.
Oh, I was correct. Okay, I'm sorry. I was looking.
Yes,
1 for 1 in this game.
Had the single and then ended up reaching second base on a sac bunt from Kendall Lafferty. But she was stranded out there on second base, the only base runner last inning.
Quickly 0-2 on Jordan. Gannon off second base. 0-2's popped up foul off the netting.
If Evans catches off the netting actually counted as outs, this would have been a quicker game. She's made a lot of catches off the netting today.
Kendall Lafferty on deck. That pitch misses outside. One, two to Jordan is slapped the other way. That's foul. Rowan will be looking to go to their third consecutive College World Series, where they went back-to-back College World Series in 2023 and 2024, where they finished third place both years. And Luke, with how good they've been playing this season, you can argue that this team is better than the 2 prior teams that went to the College World Series.
I would absolutely agree, and that's evident by the start that they've had this year. 35-1 is still an absolutely tremendous start to the season. 35-0 is the best start in program history and the best start in the country. So, you know, they've had an absolutely spectacular season. I would say this is their best team.
Jordan swings, and that one's going to be a base hit up the middle. Sliding into third base, but stopping there is Gannon. So just like
fruit fly, they're just hanging around, and they kind of just keep bothering Rowan. And now you have an opportunity where if Kendall Lafferty sets this one,
let's go, Kendall!
And Lafferty,
nice hit!
It's a nice catch over at first base.
What a nice
By
catch!
Holly Marcus.
Shake off, Kendall!
Hitting is important.
Kelly Baker swings and pops this one up. Calling that and making the catch is Brianna Bryant over at third base in foul territory. That'll be the final out here in the top of the 4th inning. Rutgers-Camden leads 2. They do not score. And we will now move to the bottom of the 4th inning here in this one. Rowan Rutgers-Camden Scarlet Raptors 3-0 in the top of the, or the bottom of the 4th inning, I should say. And the first pitch to Mackenzie Melvin is a ball. It'll be Melvin, McNair, and Pawlowski against Anna Malillo, who took over back in the 3rd inning for Sammy Friel. And that pitch was way high and got by the catcher, Lafferty there.
Melvin, twice in this game as a base runner, has scored twice. When she was hit by a pitch and reached, she also scored after hitting a double in the first. So you want to get her on base.
Melvin 1 for 1 with 2 runs scored in this one. She takes high there for ball 3, and we'll see if she gets the green light here.
It was a Peyton McNair single that ended up scoring Melvin.
Leadoff walk to Mackenzie Melvin in the cross to bring up Peyton McNair. And Lutz is back out there for the 5th inning. She's gone 4 scoreless innings on 62 pitches, 4 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. And leading off for Rutgers-Camden is Emily Dubiago. Dubiago is 0 for 1. She grounded out her first time up.
They grounded over to third base, retired her. So far on the season, 8 RBIs, 2 doubles, 4 walks, 10 strikeouts. She has stolen 6 bags when she's on the base paths. Has not been caught stealing once, so we're going to have to watch her.
Dubiago swings and grounds this one towards third base, but it's foul. Dubiago last season started all 40 games, including 35 in left field, 3 in right field, and 2 as the designated player. Through her first 3 seasons, Dubiago has compelled 72 career hits, 28 shy of joining only 14 players to reach 100 career hits as she lost this one out to right center field, but it's caught by Melvin for the first out.
Scarlet Raptors are back to the top of the order here with Gianna Bauer, who is 0 for 2, 2 roundouts to shortstop for her game. 4 hits today for Rutgers-Camden, by the way.
So it's now top of the order for Rutgers-Camden, Gianna Bauer. Third time through the lineup for Rutgers-Camden. The first pitch from Lutz is a strike.
Look alive if you're Peyton McNair after getting hit to back-to-back times here by Bauer.
The 0-1 is upstairs for ball 1. One from Bauer, or from Lutz, I should say, and that pitch misses just a bit below the knees. So it's now a hitter's count at 2-1. It is senior day for the Rowan Profs. Rutgers-Camden will have their senior day on Saturday against Rutgers-Newark as Bauer pops this one up behind home plate, but that's going to be foul as it hits the netting behind home plate.
Yeah, that came down hot. Evick thought she might have a play on it, so good job by her to be there in case she did, but didn't go her way on that one and caught the piece of the netting.
2-2 from Lutz is swung on and grounded to short, fielded there by Peyton McNair. Throw on the first, and it's in time for out number 2.
Third straight time, 6-3 in the at-bat for Gianna Bauer.
McCaffrey's going to hit that ball in the short, but it'll be Bauer with a stop to win the game for the Profs to get win number 36. McCaffrey with a stand-up advantage. Kenzie Melvin with a slap hit. And that's going to inside. Skelly trying to redeem herself and get an upset win here over the Profs as she led up the winning run in the 6th. It's going to be outside for win game 1, and really a lot of runners left on base for the Profs. It's going outside, upstairs for 1-1 control. Jordan going to hit that one softly to McNair. She gets it in time to McCaffrey. And was showing
nice hit, Kendall. Nice spot. Just an out.
To Marcus. At the bottom of the 6th. McCaffrey goes blind. Oh, didn't expect McCaffrey to show bunt. She wants to move the base run. She's trying to play small ball. Yeah. Stands still in her stance. That's going to be hit foul towards for 2-2 count. Now 2-2 out still. McNair and Paige Russell on base. Skelly, pitch inside the circle, and that ball's going to hit to right field. And Baker's going to come out with that for out number 1.
Nice catch.
Where Russell went after it, thought that was going to be gone, went back to second. Runners that safe at second. Now Mackenzie Melvin. It's going to have the plate now 0 for 1 today with a K.
Mackenzie Melvin fell to his strikeout, hit to the third as she pops that one up in foul territory.
And that's been caught for back-to-back flyouts.
Yeah, that's not something you want to see with this Profs offense. Your top 2 hitters in the lineup just lazy flyouts in the field, and it's just something that can't happen, especially with your 8 and 9 hitters getting on base.
I mean, you saw Alana Gannon get the catch there. Alana Gannon made 3 acrobatic plays today in Game 1 and Game 2.
I expect Peyton McNair to make something happen here right now.
Peyton McNair. McNair 0 for 1 today with a batting average of .482. 1-0 will go with a strike for a 1-1 count. And this Rutgers-Camden bench is loud. They're excited. They're cheering for those Scarlet Raptors.
They have all the momentum going for them right now.
That ball is going to hit into left field. It's going to move the base runners for a single, and Peyton McNair loads the bases.
Yeah, nice job there by McNair, hitting it on the line very hard as well into left field. Unfortunately, could only advance the runners because it was hit so hard that no one could score to tie this one up. But now Pulowski's been the hottest hitter on the day, in my opinion, for the Profs, driving in 3 in game 1.
You know, he's already got an RBI today. Where, look, Pulowski, Pulowski 1 for 1 today with a 1-out count. Takes the pitch from Skelly. That's going to be outside for a 2-0 count.
Let's go, Rutgers! Come on, Rutgers!
Wally Skelly has the bases loaded. Rowan has left runners unstranded before. Asking right down Broadway for strike number 1 for a 2-1 count.
Go.
Pulowski trying to blow this one open for the Profs. Skelly gets set on the mound.
Go Black!
Pulowski. And that's going to be hit foul out of play. Skelly now 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. And where, if they do, they would leave 3 runners stranded.
Yeah, they definitely don't want to do that again, especially through 2 innings. Don't want to have 6 runners left on base through 2 innings.
Pitch. That's going to go off the wild pitch. And
Come home!
1 run will score. Payne and Russell will come home, and all of a sudden it's a tie game.
I guess that's a way to drive in a run, Sam. Any way works, but yeah, on the pass ball there, Lafferty, unfortunately, has struggled kind of back there handling the ball behind the plate.
Lafferty, that's the first time she's going to pass ball. That ball is going to be hit foul. Abigail Pulowski. Pulowski still a 2-2 count. So the Profs did score a run this inning. Now runners in advance, so you have Peyton McNair at second and Zara McNair at third. The sisters from Cinnaminson, New Jersey. Pulowski is going to be hit foul sharply into right center field. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score, and it's going to stand-up RBI 2-run double for Abigail Pulowski, and it's 4-2.
What a piece of hitting there. Pulowski's done it all day, sending the ball the other way into right field. Now Rowan with a 4-2 lead in this one. 4-2 lead in this one. And they're right back in this, Sam.
Oh yeah, I mean, when it looked down, I mean, there was 2 outs, bases loaded. I know you were thinking, oh, they're going to leave some runners on base, just like last game. We saw them change the turn in the 5th and 6th inning of game 1 versus a brand new team. This is the team that they brought.
And now Brianna Bryant got a walk earlier in this game.
Cut to the circle, the payoff pitch. She hit that softly. McNair misses it. It's going to hit it for a leadoff single by Maddie Carr.
Yeah, good rebound, especially to lead off in this inning. That's the 6th base hit now for Rutgers-Camden.
So now you look at the base hits. Rutgers-Camden has 6. Rowan has 6.
5.
Five.
Rowan had 6.
Ledger. Let's see, called strike, looking for an 0-1 count. Let's go bunt. There you go, Russell. All the way, Marcus will throw it to McCann.
Driving as many runs as they can to keep up.
You see Hutchinson at the plate. She's gonna foul him back. I think that's what you gotta do when you play these props. You know you're not gonna beat them with power. You gotta beat them with small ball.
Exactly. Yeah. They got Hutchinson now to the plate. She had a good game in game 1. 1 for 2. Walk.
That's gonna be low for the 1-1 count. See Hutchinson, she's 0 for 1 on the day. She got out via base runner interference earlier in the first inning. The pitch from McCutcheon's gonna be outside for the 2-1 count. Getting high now, 3-1 count, hitters count.
Yeah, with 1 out here, McCutcheon's really got to start attacking the zone, especially now with a 3-1 count. Her command just hasn't been there so far in this game.
And you see it with Rutgers-Camden. He's going to hit up. For this season, they are now 1 for 7. Holly Marcus up. The ball's going to be down low. It's going to hit Marcus on the foot. So she's going to take her base hit by a pitch.
Yeah, that was a problem in the game 1 as well. There were 5 hit by pitches by the starter for Rutgers-Camden. We don't see that again here. So we're going to change here on the base paths.
That's getting Michaela Dansky, who we've seen her a lot. She ran for Kate Evick earlier in game 1, but then Kate Evick did not beat her in the 6th inning. So you've been seeing Dansky a lot this year as the permanent pitch run. Pulowski take a strike. Pulowski, I mean, she's already got 4 RBIs today in game 1 and game 2. In game 2, she's 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. I mean, this is someone who just wants to come out swinging.
Yeah, that one's away in the dirt there. Pulowski hasn't taken a swing yet with a 2-1 count now.
Bottom of the 3rd, 2-1 count. That's going to hit pop play. That's going to be out of play. That's going to go above us on the 10.
Yeah, right on our 10.
So
Over here on the 3rd base side behind home plate.
now Pulowski's up, still up. On a 2-2 count. Runners at second. He's for strike 1. Down the middle. Now for an 0-1 count on Lafferty. Lafferty had a pass ball. The pitch. Went to McNair. McNair goes to Marcus as we turn 2 for a double play. 2-0. Bryant's batting .360 on the year. For strike 1, goes right down the middle with the curveball with a 2-1 count. And 1-2, that's getting popped up. Looks like Gannon will get it. She'll be under it for out number 1. He's strike 3, and she's out of here.
Wow.
Pitch way too high for Riley Linder.